Okay, and hello everyone, my name is Random Gamer Riven and I welcome you to another stream. So yes, it's Thursday stream, the last day of the stream of the week. And I'll be looking at Crash Commandos on the PlayStation 3. Now, most of you have likely not heard of Crash Commandos, based on the short poll I did. No, in fact, I hadn't heard of it till about the start of this, just like Monday, no, the Saturday, Sunday, when I was actually going through, just looking at every PSN game going for the PlayStation 3 store to see what was available to buy and what people weren't aware of, and this was one of them. This is actually a Sony developed or Sony published game. It was developed by EPOS, which is European. It's like entertainment products of Sweden, and the music is actually very, very good. And ironically, I discovered the music's actually done by the same guy who did Pinball Dreams and Pinball Fantasies. So I am going to be hosting some matches. I hope this goes off okay, because I made the mistake of realising that I don't have an additional length cable for hooking up the PS3. I need to buy a longer thin cable. So I'm doing this wirelessly, so this might be a bit hit and miss launching, but fingers crossed people can join, people can see the match. I'm going to start with a look at Team Deathmatch in Crash Commandos, and then I'm going to look at, I'll do Deathmatch, and if we get enough players, so this, you should be able to jump in at any point once I've launched this match now. If you have Crash Commandos and you look, you should be able in theory to search for this game. I hope the connection isn't so weak that it can't link it or something. Please work, please work. Okay, so if you're watching this stream, anyone can actually jump in. I'm hosting this match live on the Crash Commando servers. So what weapon do I want to start with? Let's go with the basic machine gun. So this is Crash Commandos. And here the sniper rifle. So this is basically, oh yeah, I've got different characters as well. Colonel Chaos, Nukem Ninja, Reggie, Army Chick. Let's go random actually. Let's mix it up. Now this is actually a pretty, I mean, I hadn't heard of this at all till I saw this in the shop, and I just had a look at it and thought this looks quite good. Sure enough, Sony game. I mean, pretty much most of the Sony games are pretty solid, so I thought I'd give it a shot. It's $3.99 in the UK store, and the DLC is an additional $3.99, so it'll cost you £8 in total. Yes, I got my first takedown there. Oh yes, so this game's quite cool because you can actually drive vehicles. So there's the tank and there's the Jeep. And this, of course, is the tank. Should warn, you can squish your own allies, so do be careful. The best are to actually change over the direction the tank's going as well. Especially this tank has a mortar cannon. So one of the other interesting things is that you have basically like two fields, so you have a forward field and a backwards field, and you can move in between them, and in confused situations you actually see between them as well. There, one shot with the tank. That was not a stellar performance with the tank either. I mean, getting absolutely trying to speak and chat, play at the same time is never great. But if you want to jump in, by all means, the stream is available for anyone to jump in. So I've got the match open. Hopefully it doesn't fall apart, but here goes. And I hope the signal's strong enough for people to actually join. But yes, this is matches live up on the server and you can join it, so how we there. And select is, I thought select was stats, so profile. I'm going to change weapon to the trusty rocket launcher. I did see a lot of people complain that there are about 3 good weapons in this and the rocket launcher was one of them. But it's actually a really solid little title. And there is a single player, although it's not a huge campaign, it's based on just a couple of sort of missions, then you get the multiplayer. The one downside I think I have is the mission objectives can't be played with bots. So you can do online and offline missions, you can play with bots, but unfortunately the objective missions cannot be done with, they have to be done with players, not bots, which is a bit annoying. Right, let's go look. I haven't seen too many of the red guys at the minute. You'll find they often sort of accumulate. Oh, gotcha! Squishy! And that sniper rifle packs a punch, doesn't it? 47-38. Yeah, I'm having a rubbish first round here. (10 minutes 16). But hopefully if you own this game you can jump in. Not many people have it, but it's certainly worth showcasing. I don't drink my tea there and the game has spawned a guy on top of me, so that's an issue. There are a couple of minor bugs like that, so you spawn issues I've noticed. I once got spawned with 3 enemies right next to me, so... But the music, I said, is actually by the same guy who did the music for Pinball Dreams and Pinball Fantasies. So I thought that's quite... But if you want to join in, I might actually do a couple of these. I think this is definitely a game that needs more recognition and more acknowledgement. And this was one of the games we were going to lose in the PS3 shutdown, but it's still with us. However, I've actually gone through the store today. I have noticed a number of games have already been delisted. Notably, a lot of the PS1 games that I picked up over Christmas have now been removed. So if you're after the Monkey Paws title, so that's stuff like Ark the Lad, I will actually ask Monkey Paws about this, but it looks like a lot of their games on the PS1 games in Europe have been delisted, unfortunately. Because I'm going to raise a video on it, but I do think Sony might shut down the PlayStation Store via the back door by just delisting everything. Because they could delist it so only their content remains. Right, there we go, double kill. Quite an assortment of weapons. It does remind me of sort of toys battling it out. Do have abilities as well. I have put the AI on hard, so because the AI on any other setting was a bit too easy. It's quite good at working together against vehicles, I've noticed. Actually, I just realised music volume. I was wondering why you guys couldn't hear the music. The music, yeah, it's by the same guys at the Pinball Dreams soundtrack. I thought that music's really good. Oh! That was a terrible first run here. They're gonna win! They're gonna win! So if you own the game and you want to jump in, by all means, the match should be up. You should be able to see it. The wireless is ticking away at the minute, so it seems to be all working. I'll do a couple of team death matches. I'll do some heist matches. If we get enough players in, I don't know if we will. I don't know how many people have actually picked up this game. The cab is a weird weapon, so basically it allows you to heal your allies and injure your enemies, but it takes forever to warm up. Now I do have the Heist DLC as well, so I will definitely dig that out as well later on. So you do get a slight warm-up period. I'm actually going to change C4, I think it's better. And you've got the knife as well, the sidearm, so let's do that. It's quite funny. If you do the knifing, you just literally... You can leap at them. Or you can take control of the various turrets and do actually. So as long as no one comes at me. I can man the turret there as well, which is quite cool. Knowing my luck, the signal for the actual gameplay probably being wiped out by the stream connection. I probably should have wired the PS3. That's my mistake. I will get a wired thing so we can actually do some more matching in the future. There are a couple of bonus weapons. There is like a laser cannon and there is also a... I know you can actually heal them as well with the car. Yeah, your characters have got a slight, interesting rocket roll, although I've not been able to perform it yet. Oh, there's the minigun. Oh! And if you look there, you can actually see the guys in the background because it's like a dual layered thing, which is really, really interesting the way they've done this on PS3. jump into the spar. This is quite an interesting weapon, this one. This is the rocket launcher. Okay, so that's scratch up a win for us here. That's good to know. So if you want to jump into the match, by all means, hopefully you guys can see it. If you've got a copy of the game right now, this is the. I think this is actually peer-to-peer. This game, so. That's when we're being sandwiched into the belly of the beast, so to speak. Oh, you can actually swap over. Aha, you've got to be on. Oh, are these guys? Okay, that's one way to deal with the problem. See how long it can last with the vehicle? You don't last that long. Oh, is that guy going to be... Stay near the gun, buddy. Stay near the gun. Gotcha. Gotcha! Yes! So I said, if you've got a copy of the game, you can join in. The servers are open. This is a public match, so hopefully people can jump in if you want to. Got another, come on. Oh, he's just out of range. Unless we go watch people spawning right next to you when they're invulnerable. But yeah, the music is really, really good for this. I was quite surprised listening to it. This is quite good music. I thought, I'd find the same guy did pinball. It's a really nice product, actually. I think it's one of those games that probably got a bit ignored on PlayStation 3, sadly, because it was such an early... It's 2008. There is a bit of DLC for it, but not too much. Right, so if I'm correct, all I have to do is basically hit this rocket in something and it basically blows everything up. And I didn't want to hit that rocket there, but never mind. So here we go, the tower, I'll swap weapon again. I'll do the sniper rifle. Should you actually use the C4s? They're quite nasty, you can plant them. So basically there are 3 modes you can do offline. So you have a little campaign mode, that's basically 8 missions where you've got to get set requirements to win each match. Doesn't take long, they're quite short. This game we actually have, so there are online mode, there are 4 modes. There is, so there we've got the advantage with that guy. There is deathmatch, team deathmatch, there is Heist, which is a DLC mode, and then last but not least there is basically espionage and sabotage. And espionage and sabotage is basically these things here with the 1 on, you see. However, espionage and sabotage you cannot play unless with bots. You have to have players, so unless we get loads of players in, we won't be playing espionage or sabotage. As I said, I am hosting these matches. Hopefully they are actually viewable. I don't know if they are. Possibly the stream is taking up too much bandwidth, but if it's not, you should be able to see these ones on the server. I have noticed the AI bots do not get into vehicles or the artillery cannons. So you won't be able to get all the achievements offline. As I said, you can't do objective-based missions either with bots. They have to be done with players. They can only be done in multiplayer mode. But Crash Commando is still available on PlayStation Network at the minute. It is available on the PS4. I picked it up about 2 days ago. But yeah, some of the PS1 games have already sadly been delisted, so unless they're going to get added back, some of them are gone at the minute, sadly. Now that's why the sniper rifle is just lethal. Instant kill shot. I had the super weapon and it didn't matter because the sniper rifle. So basically, yeah, the sniper, the grenade, and the rocket launcher are by far the best gun. Yeah, he's got a sniper as well. But certainly a very well polished, nice little title. So unlike Calling All Cars, this has a bit more content, I feel. Even though it's not a huge amount, you do get a couple of modes. There was the DLC mode. I just think... Ah, missed. The sniper rifle, as a punishment, has the longest reload. So if you miss with it, you are vulnerable to follow-up. Oh. Okay, I'll do one more team deathmatch in the short term, and then I'll jump on to one of the other modes. I'll either do Heist or I'll do standard deathmatch. I might do Heist, then do standard deathmatch, then do a bit more team deathmatch. Okay, the AI does aim very well with its snipers. For obvious reasons, vehicle can't be healed. And you also have a blind spot in your southern perimeter. You can't shoot beneath you, so if someone gets below you, that's how you deal with... Because vehicles, of course, are quite a bit more powerful than average guy. Gotcha. Okay, I'll jump to single player in a sec. I'll do a 6-player map just to show a slightly smaller map. As there are a couple of maps. There's the large ones and the big ones. The larger ones allow for 12 players, the smaller ones only allow for 6 players. set to 10. That is a bit OTT. Actually, I'll set it for 1 round for different. I'll leave it 30 points. And away we go. So it's actually a straightforward title. It doesn't do anything different to sort of a lot of other games, but it does a few nice concepts. I think it's quite well put together game, and it's definitely one worth considering to grabbing on the PS3 before the store does get shut down, seeing as it got a last minute reprieve. But I think there are some issues that are raised by the fact I did notice there's been quite a few games delisted of late on PS3 on the PSN store, so that means a lot of titles you won't be able to get, sadly. So I'm going to jump off mic now, just actually play a bit of single player, so I won't speak, and I'll turn up the gate so you can listen to the game's music. I don't think I need to say too much, and this one's fairly straightforward. But if you want to jump in, by all means, do jump in. As always, I'm your host of this randomised gaming stream, Random Game. If you like the stream, please hit that like button. If you want to subscribe to the channel, please do consider subscribing as well if you like our content. I'll probably cover this again in a normal video as well, because this is one of those games that there is next to nothing on about. But for now, I'll go off mic and just play a few matches. And if you want to join in, the match is open. People players to join in. If you've got Crash Commando, you can jump in right now. Okay, so one of the most irritating features of this is you can't shoot when you're invulnerable. So that is rather annoying. And yeah, the assault rifle in the hands of the AI seems to be an absolutely lethal weapon. In your hands, it just takes way too long to take the enemies down, so... That's the sniper. C4. Try a different combination, see if I can do better this time. So the sniper's a great weapon for taking people out in a single hit, but it does take forever to reload, as you saw there. In fact, the rocket launcher and grenade launcher, which both basically do the same amount of damage as a sniper, actually reload and fire, or basically reload quicker. So they put them at a higher DPS. So Okay, so this is the Heist DLC. If you want to join in, you'll need the match. This one, you'll need the Heist DLC. Hopefully my match can actually be seen. I'm not sure how busy it is tonight. I think Thursday's definitely a quieter stream, but we'll see how it goes. It's quite handy the fact you can have lots of bots in this so I can still play the game, which is actually really nice. Any multiplayer game that doesn't have bots, I'll be honest, isn't worth its weight in salt. If you're not using bots to backfill, a la Destiny, a la Overwatch, your multiplayer is an unbalanced mess, basically, because the minute you have an unbalanced team in a multiplayer game, then your multiplayer game is rubbish. So this one always backfills, so even if you have a couple of players on one, bots on the other, at least you have some balancing to replace lost players. Games like Overwatch and Destiny, which don't backfill, are truly terrible. Bungie and Blizzard should both be ashamed of the multiplayer in both of those games. So many things they don't do, so it's just really bizarre that they don't backfill with bots. But yes, backfilling with bots is key to making a very enjoyable game, actually. So let's give the carb a go. So this is Heist mode. Okay, so he needed healing. In this mode, basically bags of gold appear and we've got to deliver them to our base. So there's the vault. I need to deliver the bags of gold to there and protect my team members. So right now we're waiting for the first bag of gold to appear. So since it appears, then in case of actually getting it. Oh yes, I'm Team Red, the enemies are Team Blue. This time around, got to remember that.
We're not far from our target. Just hold on a little bit longer. That's it. A team member just stashed the cash. The money has arrived. Hurry up and grab that cash. We're getting close. Now let's stash that money in the bank.
It's actually quite a slow weapon to take enemies out, the cab. But it does work as a healing support weapon, so I can heal my guys if they're injured.
Yes, great work, boys. We banked the loot. The money is waiting for you. Go and grab it before the others do.
Now, if this was team deathmatch, I'd be doing alright this time.
Good, we're near. Now let's make a final effort to stash the cash. That's great. The cash is back to its rightful owners.
So this mode is a DLC, so you will need the DLC. But basically, you can just see there, we're just waiting for the cash bag to appear. So that tells me that's on the other side of the map. And then it's in this corner here. It's going to be quite near. And they've got it already. Come on, come on, come on.
Oh no, not good. The enemy's getting really close to banking the cash. Put a stop to this. Really bad. Some cash was just banked by the enemy. Now go and try to even the odds.
The vehicles are great fun in this, I will admit. I do like the vehicles. Overall, I've been really enjoying this. I've been spending quite a bit of time on the single player. I mean, you've still got a small campaign. Certainly, this basically reminds me a bit. So we did the write-up for calling all cars the other day, and basically, my complaint with calling all cars is the fact there really isn't. He's got the cash. Come on, buddy. Move, move, move.
Yeah, it's not far now. Make a team effort and secure that money in the vault. Yes, great work, boys. We banked the loot.
Okay, so the other base this time. I think that other landing spot's definitely the easier of the two to win.
A bag of money was just banked by the others. The enemy's getting dangerously close to cashing the money. Get that cash back.
Yeah, you also seem to be able to cover... The upper route seems to be far easier to defend. And it's a lot trickier to get up there. The AI seems to struggle, so I see why we seem to get it back so easily before when we were defending that side.
Whoops, not good. The other team just managed a bank of money bag.
They all seem to be in the same area as well, the upper platform area.
The money has arrived. Hurry up and grab that cash. What? This can't be happening. The enemy is closing in on their final destination, and there's no way we can let this happen.
So close, but yet so far. Okay, let's take a look at the other map in a moment.
rightful owners. Oh yeah, a bag of cash. Hurry up and grab it. Good, we're near. Now let's make a final effort to stash the cash. It's all ours. Now go and get that cash. Oh yeah, it's not far now. Make a team effort and secure that money in the vault. Yes, yes, yes. Great work, man. More cash for us. Oh yeah, a bag of cash. Hurry up and grab it. Make sure they don't get Oops, not good. The other team just managed a bank of money bag. closing in on the safe. Work together and complete the final stretch. It's all ours! Oh yeah, a bag of cash. Hurry up and grab it. Good, we're near. Now let's make a final effort to stash the cash. That's great. The cash is back to its rightful owners. The money has arrived. Hurry up and grab that cash. Secure that money in the vault. It's all ours. A bag of money is now up for grabs. Go and get it. We're getting close. Now let's just cash that money in the bank. That's great. The cash is back to its rightful owners.
Okay, I'll end the way I started with a few team deathmatch matches. You'll see quite good fun there. This is actually a very nice little title, and I do highly recommend it if you're interested in something. It's going to throw random maps, so base. See which ones we haven't done. So some 6-player maps. We haven't done the base, I don't think. Actually, we might cycle through. We definitely did the volcano as well. Tower. Yep, we did that. Raise 50 points. I should go 60 since it's team deathmatch. We've got 12 players. So you haven't managed to unlock any trophies? Oh, cancel. Oh, didn't want to do that. Actually, no, the sync operation should be good. We'll just see, have I unlocked any trophies in this? Just give me a minute or two. So while it's doing that, I'll just say that this is actually a really nice game. It's only $3.99. The DLC is an additional $3.99. The DLC adds in heist modes. The 2 maps you just saw where we were playing heist mode on, and the bonus characters that you've seen me playing as. Basically, you only get the red and the blue soldiers by default. So in total, it's about £8 for everything. So that's really well, $7.98, I believe, as it's $3.99 and $3.99 for the main game, and then for the DLC. So it's not a lot. It's actually quite good fun. Totally, this got a bit more content than Calling All Cars that I was saying. Calling All Cars is a similar thing, but I don't know why Calling All Cars needed a server. I think this is peer-to-peer, which is all it ever needed to be. It doesn't really need a server call. There was no reason for Calling All Cars, unless you want leaderboards, but then even leaderboards should be separate to peer-to-peer matches, so because that way you still keep, even if the leaderboards go down, that way you still keep the online function, which is a lot of the 360 did. Having direct servers for some of these games was probably a bit of a mistake, actually. So but yeah, the weapons do have some issue balancing. So the cab is by far the weakest weapon, unless you're the AI, who seems to be able to, on the hard difficulty, will just immaculately shoot it. Although the AI isn't great, as you probably noticed. It's a bit higgledy-piggledy in places with some of the things it does. It doesn't drive vehicles either, you may have noticed. It won't get into guns, it won't drive vehicles. And I have a suspicion because of that you can't actually get all the... Well, there are a couple of achievements you have to... you want the trophies, you have to do it online. Because the map objective modes I haven't been able to show because we didn't have enough players. They basically where you plant... They're sabotage and espionage, where you sort of plant charges on them, but you need a set number of players. You can't... Disappointingly, you can't use bots for those modes, which is another... Which is an oversight of the development, developers, I'd say. The AI is a little bit primitive and should have been able to jump into vehicles and do the objective modes as well. Crash Commando. So, host a game. RG Riven. Just that one. Yep, just that one. Still nice to get one of the trophies. So yeah, first, quite a few of these trophies do require the DLC. But I think Yeah, I think it's that. Yeah, so these ones are all the base game, and the ones below it are the trophy. So let's go with just show there's the handgun, which I've not used at all. So we go team deathmatch. So you do get a quick test start period before the match begins. Obviously this is just to fill up. Probably to sync as well, I imagine. Then we get some shotgun action. Well, I don't think the shotgun's that good. But this game does have a lot of charm, and I have been really enjoying it. Oh, actually got a good shot with the shotgun there. Oh, can I get that? Oh, one of my teammates got that guy. So you can see the power. So I do like the fact you can see the other field and attack it with this. That's a really nice idea. This has got some really nice ideas with the sort of split screen stuff. Oh, here's a sniper. And the music is just top quality stuff. And you do also get those occasional perk abilities you've seen me use with the D-pad. One's heal, I think one's a speed boost, and I think one's a sort of damage booster, or some sort of explosion thing. Okay, there is the laser gun. Let's see if we can get that. So there, basically there are two. Oh! Just as I got it, I got taken out. So there are two bonus weapons that you basically get per match that will spawn every once in a while. And you also have the rocket here. Let's see if I can find someone to use the rocket on. Yep, we are clear to launch. Detonation confirmed. And he took me out straight. That's really irritating. So when you enter and exit things. Oh, they won. So they won the first round. And that's what I hate, the fact that you can roll under. The shotgun you basically have to point because it's got a weird arch, so if you do that, it's actually aiming up. You have to shoot really down. Oh. I'm letting my bot team down again. In all fairness, I stuck this on hard just to see what the challenge was like, and the hard characters are sort of reasonable. I mean, they are pretty much aiming perfectly, but it makes it a bit more challenging, and it's a good way to get your practice in. And seeing as I only bought this game earlier in the week, I'm not doing too badly. I do like the vehicles though; they are great fun. Only thing is that weirdness when you exit out of them. Come on. Oh, just missed him. I see their shotguns need to be fired at point blank. They just do not do the damage compared to other weapons. Although I have seen the AI does seem to get a bit of a buff with shotguns that you don't. You do also have your little jetpack, although that does run out fairly swiftly. Chuck some mines down. Now, if you're smart, you'll throw the mines down places like here, where no one's going to be able to see them. Every time. I think only once they get the minigun. I've only had one kill in this match. Yeah, the shotgun does. It's not the best weapon. Now that's the other thing, you can't shoot while you're invulnerable, which is a bit annoying, but the hard CPE knows exactly when to shoot as soon as your invulnerability runs out, I figured. So never mind. So yeah, when that's the thing. I definitely think the shotgun, the AI has a boost with the shotgun based on the fact that if I had hit him with that kind of spread, it wouldn't have taken him out. Hey. So we've nearly got the score. Yes! Got him with my final. Ah, finally, I wasn't bottom. I was second to last. This Crash Commanders is out on the PlayStation 3 now and is still readily available, and I said the online does still work. If you've got it, you can jump in. Although I don't expect that many people have played it. Let me know if you'd like me to do this one again. It's quite a good fun game. I'll see if I can host again. See if we get some actual people joining, some people picking it up. Probably do 1 or 2 more games and then I'll wrap up. So we've got Stephen Rob. To the sniper, the rocket launcher. Let's go back to the old sniper, seeing as that was a fiend. That feels better than the shotgun. The sniper rifle at point blank range. Yeah, so this was the Heist map. You'll notice this exit was actually blocked in Heist mode. Oh yeah, that was the pre-match warm-up. I got a tank to drive. I do like the vehicles. But I do like the ability to squish people, which is just hilarious. I don't want to squish my own teammates, buddy. Fly over me. I'm really liking that music as well. I actually kind of wish someone would upload it to YouTube. I think it was Olof Gunnarsson, who had previously done the music for Pinball Dreams, Pinball Fantasies, and the recent released Hardcore actually on PS4. Okay, that probably was a friendly fire incident. Oh, I stopped the tank there. So we got the speed boost. Thing I can do. So it appears, and then, but yeah, when the vehicles don't appear to an invulnerable period when they come through the doors, but players do. So they do. Okay, I'm actually doing quite well, mainly because I'm pretty. Oh, again, the AI will literally know that point of your invulnerability. As I mentioned, you can't fire when you're invulnerable, which is really irritating. Oh, come on! I'm waiting for the vulnerability to end. Who has authority to fire, sir? Rocket is airborne. Rocket is airborne. Confirm landing site. Confirm landing site. Go boom! We're nearly there. Yes, we were grunts. I don't think I've actually been the gangster rapper yet, so... He seems to be rather modelled on 50 Cent, I must admit. Gotcha! Ah, you not actually used this turret. Come on, come to me. It'd be cheeky just to sit at this gun and basically see when people come into view of this cannon and then take pot shots. Assuming they do. There are a few bits the AI doesn't tend to hit that much, so... Ooh. There's one down. That plan works as long as you don't get surrounded by the enemy. Gotcha. Oh, bulletproof vest. You can't actually rocket roll. Gotcha. Well, satisfying, and I still need to reload. Yeah, the sniper has the longest reload by far, so... So the cab's more a defensive weapon, not very good for... Which side am I on? So this is the tank side and the laser side. Watch it there, friend. I don't want another minus score. In case you didn't notice, during one of the heist matches, I had like -5. All my team buddies over on it. Yay, there we go. Ow! They are so deadly with the snipers. There we go, that's how you do it. Jumping in there, driving fast. Okay. Let's see if I can... I'm going to just sit in the vehicle next round, just drive like a maniac. So we're on the way to the power plant. Okay, I've got to wrap up after this mission, so... As always, thank you all for watching, everyone. I'll do one last playthrough. If you're enjoying this content, please do consider hitting the like button. Very much appreciated. As I said, Crash Commandos is out now on PS3 for how much longer, I can't say. It's been given a... Like many of the PS3 games, it's been given a reprieve thanks to the announcement reversal of the store closures. Which I think was partly due to the fact that... Sony are trying to instigate a digital PS5, and you ain't going to be able to do that if you shut down everything. Especially if you shut down the Vita in less than 10 years. It doesn't say a lot for your digital-only console now, does it? We already have that with the PSP Go, which literally you have to buy games for on another format. Okay, this is a nice one. This is the last other DLC map, so... Oh well, we got each other. I shot too low a little bit there. Getting a bit better at this. I'm getting better at this. I started to engage my A game after one of the rounds where I got absolutely hammered and thought, no, I can do better. A lot of playing video games well is actually the psychological game. Now I can't use those perks on this vehicle. So there's the tank and then there's the Jeep. The Jeep's faster, but the tank has more armor. So how am I looking for the tank? I should probably jump out at this point and do that with it. Yeah. As I mentioned earlier, the AI clearly does not get into the vehicles, disappointingly. I want to get... There he goes. I feel like there should be a shout of, "How's my driving?" whenever you do that. Ah, there was a Gatling gun. That was what I was after. I think the Gatling gun was on this side of the map. Yeah, that's the thing. You get hit by an... If they're invulnerable, and you have a sniper, and they have a sniper rifle, so they can take out in one hit, they have an infinite advantage over you. So that guy with the cab has quite a bad... I think the Gatling gun was up here, yes. Health is not looking too good at the minute, but let's see. Oh, damn it, we were ahead. David bot, Alex bot. Reloads are rather long on those base guns. Well, I got one of them. Come on, shoot, 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 shoot! You'll notice that the AI knows exactly when to shoot you when your invulnerability runs out. You, on the other hand, have to take more of an educated guess. Come on, come on. Come on, reload! Some of these guns, they really struggle with that DPS. Let me drive! Kudos if you know what game that quote is from, or film in particular, or game based on a film series, I should say. Quite love another line from it. Were you aiming for those people? Maybe the mine. And in case you don't know, that's Die Hard with a Vengeance. And Die Hard Trilogy was the game version when you were driving around. I'm just thinking, you could be quite cheeky if you're a player, and actually if your name is whatever bot, and then no one would know you were a player. If my name is Riven and bot, no one would know I was a player. Because they just think, I bet you a few people did that as well with their PSN name. Oh, come on. Again, he knows exactly when to shoot, when I'm going to run out. We're getting hammered this round again. I probably should pick a better weapon. Rather than try and see if I can get kills with the machine gun. Oh, nice. Swizzle turn there with the... Okay, so the AI was trying to get under me there because it knows that I cannot shoot down with these vehicles. The one weakness of them, they do have a direct weakness, and that is that they can't shoot directly down beneath them. They can shoot slightly below diagonally, but they cannot shoot down. So if you have a gun, gotcha. Oh! I was hoping to ram the other guy. Okay, that's a bit better, but my kills are with the Jeep, not with the gun. Let's launch rocket. Oh, there was a guy there. Let's... I can literally just... Yep. That's an easy rocket takedown. Okay, so I want to try and turn this around. I'm going to have to be the one to do it. He was on there. Two of them on there. Come on, lads. Come on, we can do this. Yes, that's it, lads. We just got 4 kills in a row without them taking down one of us. Come on, lads. Gotcha. Squishy. Oh, no. No, come on, lads. We want to be taking them down, not us. 53. So I think I'll do one last quick match and then I will end it after that because I'm quite enjoying this. It's a good fun game. Crash Commandos on the PlayStation 3 is still available in the PlayStation Store. See if I can get a win this time. Match starts soon. Okay, so we are up against blue team this time. let's see if I can keep the lead up for my team. So, yep. Them v tank isn't good stats. The AI is quite bad, as I said, it doesn't grab vehicles. And you can't use it to play. Oh, yeah, I'll grab that. Never look a gift horse in the mouth, as they say. How's my driving? Wonder if I don't think the knife's an instant kill, but I did take out the guy with the knife there, which is quite satisfying. Oh, there is a turret in this stage, I didn't realise that. Well, I don't think that turret is well positioned. Gotcha. Yes. Well, he gave me an easy target to practice on. Oh, come on! Whenever I shoot with a rocket launcher, that was a direct hit and he didn't go down. There's definitely some slight funkiness where I think the AI has an advantage. What's the tank's health? Tank is already gone. Let's just blow it up. So I'm still leading. Careful, lads. I don't want to run you over. Yes, yes, 21. So I account for over a third of my team's kills. Nice. Oh, I was really annoyed there. I should have got him. I won the first round, so I should be able to win another one. Let's see. that. The other guy found out what happens when a tank lands on top of you. Suffice to say, the results weren't positive. Try to get up there. Yes, okie dokie, right. Just get my rocket up there. And let's see what carnage I can cause. So I think you can go up here. Double kill, yes. "16 kills, that's more like it." We're gonna win this. Not gonna get quite as many kills as last time, but we're still gonna be the MVP. Yes, now that's the way to finish a stream. 38. So yes, I had the top score across the board in that one. Right, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to conclude this look at Crash Commandos on the stream. I might actually do a standard gameplay video as well, because I don't think many people are really aware of what Crash Commandos is. And it was actually a nice little sort of team deathmatch game. Gone through and showed you the 3 modes that I can do. We didn't have enough players on stream to do the map objective modes that sabotage or espionage. Basically, remember those sort of boxes with the 1s and the 2s on, or the A's and B's? Basically, you have to stand and capture them or destroy them. Did I get any more trophies? A bit more quicker this time, although I will admit I've got it on my actual personal account and it's totally screwed up the trophies on the PS3. I think it's got a swapped hard drive. 5%. Did I get a second one? Reach Commando level 5. Yay! Play a game on every map online. I'm sure we did that actually. Or maybe not. But this being Crash Commando, as I said, it was done by Entertainment Products of Sweden. Oh, there it is. Entertainment Products of Sweden, or EPOS. I think they changed their names to like Quantanic Vaults Entertainment or something. And they did the port of the Hustle King and the Wipeout collection on PS4. So Hustle King is an official Sony pool game on PS3. Again, quite good. That also got a Vita and a PS4 port. I will admit, there are a lot of games on the PS3 when I've been looking around in the PS3 store that I'm just like, really? I've never heard of that. Really? I've never heard of that. It's a couple of them, quite a few titles literally. Like Sumo Digital did a game called Super Rubber Duck, which is a rather wonderful little 6-axis puzzle game. Quite a few have been removed, but there are still quite a few there. However, I have noticed, I mentioned some of the PS1 games, so all Monkey Pawns games, Ark the Lad, Tom Bass, they released them. All of them I couldn't find on the PSN3 store in Europe, so I'm going to ask them if they've delisted them or not. I have a feeling they've either been delisted or I think the store's rather broken for finding some games. But I noticed there has been quite a lot of stuff delisted this year, I think. At least in the European one. Some of them may be regretting those delisting nows because there's been a mass exodus of people trying to pick up stuff. So I will give this a bit more coverage, and I will actually do a single player video of this maybe next week. Actually, I quite like this one. This is quite good fun. And if we get enough people, maybe I might well stream it again. So if you are interested in playing Crash Commandos, please do let me know. So I've been your host for this randomised gaming stream, Random Gamer Riven. as always, if you like our streams, please do hit that like button. As always, if you enjoy our content, please continue subscribing. We will have more videos over the next coming days. I have got a store video that hopefully I'll try and get done this week. Probably not now, probably start of next week, but I will get it done the start of next week. I think, not sure what I'm going to stream next week. I will get some stuff done there. We will, however, also have the final part of our playthroughs on Knights of Valor on the PS4, and I'll give that some publicity when we've done all the 7 parts. That will come out, I think it'll probably be Sunday. It'll go live. I'm going to be doing it all Saturday, the video, so, or at least processing it. Unfortunately, it's quite a long one, so they take quite a while to do. But thank you all for watching, everyone. Have a good weekend. This will be the last video I'll be doing on stream, but I hope you all have a good weekend. I will be back next week doing some more streaming, and we will be looking at some more titles. I'm not sure what I'll stream. I might give the PS3 stuff a break, or maybe I'll carry on taking a look at it. It's because not many people have covered it, and it's nice to show games that people haven't played or seen before. Even if they're not that popular, it's worth getting the name out there so people are aware of it, because just being aware of it is one of the biggest factors. I said I probably actually nearly got my £8 worth out of this already playing it, so it's quite a nice little title. I said it does have bots, so you can play online with bots and you can play offline with bots as well. But a couple of the modes the map objective modes can only be done in multiplayer with players. You can't use bots for those ones. But that is it from me. I have been your host for this randomised gaming stream, Random Game Riven, and I wish you a good night, a good evening, good afternoon, or good morning, wherever you are in the world today. I will be back Monday next week to stream again, but in the meantime, just keep an eye on the randomised gaming channel. We will have more videos. I will actually get myself into gear to get those. There's a couple of the videos out that I've been delaying to get out for quite some time, but they will be coming out in the near future. But thank you all for watching, everyone, and I will see you all in next week, and have a good weekend.